Oops, left confetti cannon ready to roll. Hello, 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 ladies and gelatins. Welcome to another rousing Wednesday of I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. It's been a while. And I've forgotten many things, but not everything. That's the most important. See, if I recall, I can look at my save files to see what I was doing. Am I pro-genocide? No. We've gone back to this where we are anti-genocide because there might be something interesting in the pro-genocide thing, but let's just play it, so we're anti-genocide because that's how I actually feel. I'm very anti-genocide. Okay, so for a refresher, since we tried to run through like a year or so just to see what happens and it didn't work out for us, let's do this again a little bit. Tange seems a little troubled today, so you invite her on a long walk around the inner wall. That's Tange's thing, thinking walks. She's touched you know her that well. She talks in fitful bursts and lapses into long silences. Finally, she stops and puts her hand on the wall like she's bracing herself. Solana, something's been bothering me. I know about the engineered plague. Tange smiles, though it doesn't reach her eyes. It's only a matter of time, I suppose. Just quietly. Sometimes it seems like you know everything that goes on in the colony. Thank you again for your help, she continues. You were really instrumental in overcoming several hurdles, whether you know it or not. Ooh. As your friend, please don't do it. As my friend, Tange replies incredulous. A real friend would understand why I have to do this. I have to protect Dr. Instance. I have to protect the colony. She pushes herself off the wall and starts walking away from you. A few paces away, she stops, her shoulders slump. I don't want to do this, Solana, she says miserably. If I don't help Instance, though, I'm just going to kill her. Colony needs her. I need her. I don't know what I'd do without her. She sighs. I don't know, maybe we can convince him to stop? Tange scrubs her hands against her eyes and turns to you. She looks impossibly tired. And for a moment, as young as she really is. Lum is forcing us to work on the virus. I don't know what to do. We should talk to him now or I'll find a way to convince him. I'll find a way to convince him. Visit command to put a stop to Chief Engineer's genocidal plan. Tange will back you up. But we're definitely going to do that. Ooh, flower. What time of year is it? First of dust. Present. Hello, here you go. Give everyone gifts because we like them. Nomi. See a blur of color and bang. Nomi collides with you. Both of you falling to the ground. Oh my gosh. Just gonna be, don't even worry about it. I'm so sorry. Sometimes my brain is off doing its own thing and I don't watch where I'm running. They exclaim, dusting their piece of toast and shoving it back there. So anime. Don't even worry about it. Nomi giggles and continues to collect their scattered papers. Their faces bright red. Okay, if you say so. Thanks, Alana. Maybe if I had a genetic enhancement like everyone else, I would be able to watch where I'm going. Nomi gets to their feet and offers you a hand up, then brushes the dust off you. I actually don't know what my genetic enhancement is, or if I even have one at all. My parents decided to lock my medical files when I was a baby. They had this wild idea. They wanted me to grow up without feeling like I had to be perfect. I think it's rude for parents to make that choice for kids. I mean, you definitely have some kind of genetic modifications. Hair doesn't grow like that. I don't know, maybe it's really easy to get like super fancy, colorful hair. But like, a lot of them have it when they're kids too, so I don't know. Oh. Like, oh, it sucks. Oh, kinda, but kinda not too. It's fine, actually. Sometimes I don't mind at all. Maybe I'm just like Galactic Cyber Prince Umiyama, and one day a talking Happa will come tell me I have to defeat the Mega Ultra Nether beings. Or, stop genocide. We could stop genocide. Is it just me, or is everyone like Lightspeed hot? Oh, woo. Present company included. Got you present, it's wood. Really? For the bar, that's right. Solana. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to talk to you about something. I want to talk about us. Do I want to date Rex again? Great question. I can try and see if I get into any kind of drama with everyone else. How did I feel about it before? I had opinions. About it. Let's talk about it. I don't think I want Solana. Like, Solana is undecided, not Polly. I just want to like everyone love kissing people. I just want to check in with you because we did that and I really liked it. I want to do it more. I just want to know what you're at. What do you want from me? I'm not looking for anything. I feel like that's honest with how we've been playing. Like, I feel like Rex will always be wanting to be with everyone all the time. Rex is not 100% committed to us, and that's okay. What a coincidence. Not being serious is my specialty. Social skills for... Well, how about we not be serious together, starting right now? Good talk song. A dog really is mankind's best friend, with benefits. Oh, that's funny. Solana is a young, uncommitted teenager. She doesn't know what she wants right now. This flags you down outside the gates. He's covered in dust and grime, and we should save. Anti-genocide. I wanted to drop my gear at because she looks exactly the same as I left. I sent her a message to Hollow, but she left me on red. I work with her a lot. Is she okay? She's not living in the lab? She's working on a literal plague. Sure, a plague, right. I know my sister is a huge bitch, but she's not literally an evil genius. Oh, damn, destroy world? Seriously, stop messing with me. You're too old for that shit. Not joking, Des. The tone of your voice makes Des pause. Wait, you're serious? That's what they're working on in there? You nod and give Dis a quick summary of what you learned and how. By the end, he's gone so pale, it almost looks green. I don't want to believe it. But if you're saying is true, it'll kill everything, wouldn't it? Not just animals either. The fungal pathways are integral to all life on Vertuma. Tanch has no idea, does she? She thinks she's so smart, but she's too proud to get out there and dig around the dirt to see what's really going on. If they release the virus, it'll be the end of everything, even the gardeners. Dis takes a few steps and looks away into the wilderness, covering his mouth with one hand as he thinks. Eventually he turns to you, his face is expressionless. I'll take care of this, he says cryptically. What are you gonna do? Just let me deal with this, Solana. Thanks for telling me. Winding down for bed? What? No. No. Oh. Wait, that's interesting. Explosion rocks the colony. Hold on, let's see where this goes. We're gonna go back, but we're not gonna tell Dis about this right now. We're not going to talk to Dis until we talk to Command, because we should talk to Command first. You're pelted by knickknacks and mementos falling off your shelves as the blast wave rips through the living corners, stealing the air from your lungs. Your ears are still ringing when you run out of the living quarters, passing people in various states of undress as you all filter outside in shock. You're greeted by the acrid smell of burning plastic and metal. Engineering building's on fire. Laboratory and medbay wing is completely engulfed in flames, smoke pouring from the open door. You cover your mouth and nose with your shirt just in case. Tanch pushes past you, getting a few meters close to the flames at the entrance before she falls to her knees and clutches herself. She stares forward as if in a trance, a dark smudge's silhouette against the fire's blinding orange light, and I realize I forgot to post on the Discord that I went live. So I'm just gonna do that and hope for the best. It's a little late, but hopefully it's okay. You look around and meet the eyes of Chief Engineer. She looks impassive as always, her jaw set as she watches the destruction of her work. Better or worse, they won't be releasing that virus anytime soon. The mood the next day is somber. You volunteer to help the construction crews pick through the rubble and sort out to be repurposed or put in the recycler. There's nothing left of the lab to alter into the experiments. The loss is incalculable. No more gengineering, obviously. But also among the casualties are other more mundane projects like agricultural research and medicinal plants. The medbay can be repaired, but it might be a while. You check in on your friends. Everyone's stunned and a feeling of grief pervades the colony. Council members do a head count of everyone in their divisions. By midday, they send an announcement to everyone's holopalms. Unbelievably, there were only a few burns and minor injuries. However, Dis is missing. No one's found a body yet, but the great weariness of the council concludes that Dis must have been caught in the blast. His memorial service is scheduled for 1 week from now. No better, though. You bet Dis set the bomb and walked right out the front gates in the chaos. No. Don't tell Dis. Dis is a little unstable. Everyone here is a little unstable. Okay, put a stop to Tangent's secret project. Tangent goes with you to confront Governor Lum. She looks scared. Lum is alone on the bridge. This is your chance to try to convince him to change course on his genocidal virus. Lum looks up from his holopalm when you enter. What is it? Snaps, I'm busy. Tangent raises her chin and takes a breath to steady her nerves beside you. I hope she's willing to go through with this. You tell Governor Lum that you know everything about the bioengineered plague he intends to unleash upon the planet. How he pressed instance and Tangent into creating another threat of death, and how it'll kill every living thing on Vertumna. Lum listens intently, his face growing colder as you speak. When you're done, he gives you a stern look. You don't understand what you're talking about, Solana. I'm the governor here. I make decisions, not you. I have evidence. I'll tell everyone. You show what you found at Instant's lab, all her notes and recordings, even her personal logs about her concerns over how they haven't managed to find a way to neutralize the dangerous fauna without causing a complete ecological collapse. Lum's face goes red, but he's uncharacteristically somber. I don't know how you got this, but it is damning. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. Stare at Lum. That's it? Gives you an exasperated look. That means you can go. Leave before I change my mind and throw you into the brig on espionage charges. You have averted what could only be in the complete destruction of Vertumnan ecosystem and saved Instant's life. You can breathe a little easier today. Well, I hope so. Because, wow. We're besties with so many people. We're so good at giving gifts. We're like the best at giving gifts. Now we can talk to Dis and he won't explode things. Probably. Save. No genocide. Can't find Dis outside the walls, even though the duty roster has him working on the expedition vehicles today. After asking around, one of his crewmates points you to where she'd seen him disappear into the forest just 10 minutes ago. You thank her and set off into the wilderness. You've picked up a few things about tracking after hanging out with Dis so long. You follow his trail into the nearby mushwood forest till you hear him, speaking slow and calm. Oh, he didn't blow up engineering. He's doing okay. Shh, it's going to be okay. Just let me help you. You follow his voice to find him kneeling on the ground next to a wounded Hopeye. Also, hello, Kira. Welcome. Scent of blood and animal fear colors the air. Dis's knife glints as he pulls it from a sheath. Don't worry, says the creature. Got you. It won't hurt anymore real soon. A branch snaps under your foot and Dis's head jerks up. His eyes go wide but doesn't greet you. Instead, he gestures for you to get a closer look at the Hopeye. Its single leg is mangled beyond recognition from a hunter's snap trap. It's bleeding heavily. Only stare up at Dis, defeated in its 4 eyes. Struggles once more, then goes still from the exertion, wheezing miserably. They tell everyone they're humane traps. But humans lie, don't they? They lie all the time. Hunters won't be back to check the traps until tomorrow. Dis continues, looking at the Hopeye. I have to put it out of its misery. It's the kindest thing you could do. Dis nods once and steels himself. The clean cut, he slices through the neck of the Hopeye, tenses, twitching in fear reflex, and goes limp in his arms. Dis is quiet at your side for a long time, breathing evenly in through his nose and out through his mouth like he's meditating. It's better to die quickly than to suffer in a trap, but there shouldn't have been a trap in the first place, he says, eventually. He clicks his tongue against his teeth. It's pointless. I was gonna die eventually, but not here. It's not natural. It's not the death part that bothers me, it's our vanity. Humans are so afraid of extinction, they'll kill indiscriminately to avoid it. Oh boy, howdy, do you not even know? Blow-up engineering, yes! So I went back, of course, and I told Tange, hey, what if no virus, and we went and convinced Lum to not do the virus. But first but I made the mistake of first talking to Dis, and turns out if you talk to Dis first and tell him about the virus, he explodes engineering. So that happened, and I was like, nah, we'll just talk to Lum first, and we did, and it was fine, and there was no need to blow up engineering. Because it just, like, I didn't even get a chance to talk to Lum, they just instantly took me to cutscene if I talked to Dis about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really surprised at all, considering. Dis takes out a cloth and wipes the Hopeye's blood off his blade. His movements slow and reverent. I used to let it control me too. I thought dying meant that living was pointless. But now I know the truth. Life is short, brutal, hard. It's up to us to fill it with as many experiences as we can. We're going to spend our lives cooped up in the colony, subjugating nature because it strikes fear in our animal brains? He smiles faintly. Or are we going to get out there and live the only life we've been given? He looks down at the corpse of the Hopeye and lays his hand gently against his head. We're all going to end up like this in the end. There's no use denying it and letting the fear of it control our actions. Never thought about it like that. Isn't it obvious? Dis says, looking at you. It's not like I'm out there throwing myself off cliffs, but it's not something I'll let control me. And because I don't fear death, I do so much more living. You should try it sometime. The smell of death will attract animals right into other traps, and I'm not taking it back to the colony to be stuffed in a recycler. We have to take it in the woods and give it back to nature. You and Dis walk further in the forest in respectful silence, Dis cradling the dead Hopeye against his chest. Eventually, he tells you to wait while he finds the tracks of a predator and lays it down nearby, an offering the forest accepts without acknowledgement. He returns to you, blood-stained and solemn. It is done, he says, not throwing himself off cliffs like other people we know, right? You begin the walk back to the colony, though it's clear Dis is taking his time. After a few minutes of walking, he turns to you and grabs your arm, forcing you to stop and look at him. Solana, says, his eyes burning, promise you won't let me end up like that Hopeye. At your questioning look, he squeezes your arm to the point it almost hurts. If I'm trapped here, just let me go, okay? Promise. This breathes a sigh of relief. Thank you, Solana. You're not gonna get caught in a snap trap. He stares at you for a few unnerving seconds, perfectly still before jerking into motion and fishing a pendant necklace from his clothes. He unclasps it from his neck and hands it to you. Here, he said. You should have this. I want you to have it. You turn and let him put it around your neck. The pendant's large and surprisingly light. You recognize it as a fragment of a unisaur horn, its pearlescent color shimmering in the light. Oh boy. No genocide. Seems fine. You flirting with me? Dis's hands pause on your neck. Maybe. Your breath's so quiet you don't hear. Is that okay? His voice is shaking as he's scared. Do we feel the same way? No, we've basically been flirting with all the time. You do? You're not just saying that because you feel sorry for me, right? Turn around and shake your head. We waited a long time for Dis to be ready. He finally came to you on his own. Bird, you had to let go to be free. Oh, haha, genocide. Yeah, pretty much. You're the only person in this colony that I ever really cared about. I don't know why you bothered trying to be my friend when I was trying to push everyone away. His eyes drop to your mouth and linger there. I care for you so much, Solana, he says softly. It almost scares me sometimes. I've never felt like this before about anything. He cups your face and bends you to kiss you, achingly sweet and slow. I can't imagine what I'd do to keep you safe. He steps away and looks down at the ground, suddenly evasive. Listen, I don't know how much longer I have left here, he says softly. I just want you to know that I want to spend the time I do have with you. What do you mean you don't know how much time you have longer? Before you just, like, run away? That's fair. Well, that's a lot. Okay. Plans. So we regained some stuff. some energies. But what is it that we need? And let's see. Who else did I want to talk to? Mom? Dad? I don't know. We could dual learning. Stupid egotistical man going to get us all killed. Oh, Solana. Don't you want to be on the wrong side of any war? Don't worry, Mom. I'm only on the right side of war. Hey, little seedling. Animals 80 or greater. Oh, I'm actually super close to that. I wonder. Oh, we could do a little explore. Like, really a little explore. This romance. Let's see. If we explore nearby, bravery, perception, explore the plains, aminals. All events have respawned. Perception, biology, no. We want something that gives us plus animals. So maybe something in biology. Maybe we can take care of some aminals. That could be fun. Oh, because it's also going to be Virtunalia. 10 to the animals. That's literally animal, animal, animal. That sounds perfect, actually. Mental skill increase. Social skill increases. Yes. Meet your dad by the animal pens. And probably could have also. Well, that's fine. Fresh and ready for your first date, your new job. Dad laughs your clean clothes and your scrubbed face. Oh, Pumpkin, sorry to tell you, you're a little overdressed for the position, he chuckles. You're gonna get dirtier all heck today. Go put on those overalls and get to work. You change and follow your dad to the float cow pens. He rubs their noses and he points out their names. I know they're cute, but these ladies aren't pets. They're livestock. And more than that, they're not really domesticated like our animals back on Earth. They're more like tame. We give all the animals lots of room to roam and we feed them well. They're not going to get chased down and eaten by bigger animals, and we help them if they're sick. It's a pretty good deal, I think, but they're still pretty wild. Gotta be careful with them. We were pretty lucky that Vertumna has herd animals, he said. Makes it a little easier. We'll have real domestic animals in a couple hundred years. Now, kiddo, we got all these animals. What do you want to learn about first? Oh, bristle slugs. Oh, yeah, we got a ton of them. They're great, slow and easy to catch and real gentle. Don't let the spikes fool you. They're actually really cuddly and don't mind it when you pet them. It actually helps them. In the wild, they'd be scratching up on all sorts of things trying to knock off those itchy berries. He scrunches up his nose. They're not really berries. They're more like eggs. Well, they're like berries, though, because they're sweet, and you know what? Never mind. Vertumned animals are really weird. Float cows. Float cow you captured is still here. Look, there it is, he says, gesturing out to the herd. You squint and try to follow where he's pointing. Eventually you see it. Wow, it's much bigger than when you saw it last. It's been eating well. And guess what? Your dad says with a grin. It was pregnant. See all those little floaties? Our first babies! You smile as you watch the float calves bob alongside their mother. You figured if we keep feeding them what they'd been eating during pollen, they'll keep making milk year-round, he continues proudly. Makes them heavy enough they don't float away. Otherwise, we'd have to keep them on leads like balloons. Sugar bugs. Your dad takes you to the row of crates where the soft, squishy sugar bugs are all clumped together in the moist muck. These guys are pretty cool, he says, picking one up. Fits perfectly in his palm. They're a colony, just like us, and if you tickle them, you get... He brushes his finger along the top of a sugar bug and lets a little jet of gooey stuff comes out. Sugar bug syrup. He says, pretty neat, right? Trippets. No joke, we thought these guys were just plants for the first couple years. Your dad says, we transplanted them from the wild in the greenhouse, and I guess that was just part of their life cycle. Turns out they're sentient and can move around and stuff. We move them out of the greenhouses into the barns, but we don't really treat them differently. They mostly just sit there. We should definitely eat animal stuff. Let's get started. Great, your dad says, clapping on the back. That's the kind of energy I want to see around here. We need someone to muck out the float cow stables. They might float, but their poop sure doesn't. Hands you a shovel. Have fun. Oh, minus stress. Oh, you got me. You know what I want. Ooh. Perfect. Unless. Yup. Yup. Even better. You did well. I could have done better. But I'm okay with that, because we don't need to be perfect. Empathy, kudos, stress, +1 friendship with Cal, who we never talk to. This year's Vuternalia is ushered in with big military band, horns and drums supplemented by recordings of parade music from Earth. Thank you, everyone. Look at this colony, finally truly united. All it took was a common enemy. See a fire in your eyes, courage in your hearts. See, colony is ready to win. Colony is here to stay. Fortuna, you hear me? The original fugitive colonists got it wrong. In Roman mythology, Vertumnus was the god of cultivation, not of rampant chaotic growth. We need to clear the field before we can plow it. Vertumnus won't be safe for human life until the aliens are eradicated. Alright, there's more to this plan than Lum is letting on. I want to announce this will be the last year the festival contents will be held. What? No way! This world is our colony resources. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, the first pregnancy. Oh my gosh, that's right. She was still pregnant at the time. No mommy yet. Tammy's pregos? Oh my god, Tammy, really? Gonna finally be a mommy like Aunt Anne. You haven't seen a pregnant person in years, not since you landed at least. Aren't they supposed to glow? Tammy looks radiant with pride and excitement. Looking more closely, you realize that her dress is starting to curve out around the belly. Every baby born to the colony, even you and your friends, the complex arrangement of inherited, donated, altered genes. They'll expect you to have a baby. Am I gonna have a baby? Too much spin? Okay, well, bye. Stand around and marvel at Tammy's news. The adults start putting away the chairs and setting up the games and contests. So what does everyone think about this war on nature? I think it's stupid. No, survival is important. We don't have to kill things to survive here. Of course you think that. I think Lum's a total nullhead. He's not that much older than me. What, 24? Everyone listens to him? Just listen to me instead. The last one's maybe forever. If this war on nature ever ends, you'll probably be an adult. As your friends all separate in their usual games, you realize this might be the last time you get to just be kids. Xeno wrangling, no. Trivia or bake-off. Well, we do have a plus to social skills. Very interesting. Talent show. Let's do it. You report backstage where Mars and Rex are prepping their acts. Rex is sidling up to Mars, complimenting her on her outfit. A spangly, sparkling thing that clings to her figure. You see the reason for the outfit when Mars takes the stage and launches into a total showstopper. Using holograms to digitally change her clothes as she belts out an incredible aria. When the song is over, honest-to-goodness pyrotechnics blast off around her. Colony goes wild for it. How do you follow that? Rex gives it his best try, performing something between gymnastics and martial arts, throwing himself in impressive rolls and flips set to music. As he passes you, Rex gives you a sweaty kiss on the cheek and swats your butt for good luck. Well, let's see. Oh, so we shouldn't be double smitten, just saying. I feel like we could have min-maxed that more by, like, spacing it out a little bit, but nah. Oh, dance your hot out plas cutter sculpture sounds really cool. Let's make a sculpture. Hard. Plus to challenges. Stress. Plus 10 kudos if it equals the goal. Okay, but like, I feel like we can do better. So let's see. 5, 6. Okay, 6, 7, 8. for starters. Then flushes with this card. Okay, we got 41 here. I think we can do this. We want these. Skills. 0, 1, 2, 10. We could probably do better too with that. We did not need to spend the stuff. We did not need to spend the flowers, but that's okay. That's okay. Super goal. Yeah, super goal seems okay. We don't really need like tons of kudos. It's like you could have done better. Oh, I see. We didn't even get the... Well, all right. People are a little concerned when you haul out a mushwood log on an industrial-sized plas cutter, but swiftly become amazed as you hack at the log until a basic shape forms. You switch to the details, blocking the facial features, then a fine-tuning. You reveal your work with a flourish. It's a bust of you. How novel. You win by a large margin of rapacious applause. Rackish. I actually have no idea how to pronounce that word. Raucous. After the festivities, everyone is supposed to take a few days vacation. You and your friends relax while the adults move around the colony like ants in a hive, fortifying the walls, preparing for the human offensive against the planet. An entire planet. That's, not a good idea. Popular. Kudos doubled. +1 mental skills. +1 social skills. Huh. New perk. Equip X. Oh my goodness, yes. Hello, yes. Survives all challenges. I mean, we really need to buy one of the other ones too. I like the Tammy's homemade gift, actually. It's pretty good. It's pretty cute. Dang, I did not realize animals was going to give me that kind of perk. So hello, Dad. Guess what? I'm going to help you with animals. Don't care much for this war, your dad says, his voice dripping with disdain. Thought we left Earth so we could get away from this kind of thinking. And a bunch of soldiers show up and suddenly we're back where we started. Don't like it, not one bit. Your dad's running some kind of test on the Trippets. He's playing different chords and trying to see if they have language or just making instinctive animal calls. You help him by holding up random objects and trying to determine if their sounds map to any understanding of what they're seeing. They're either saying kill all humans or linguini sports ball, your dad says, staring at the reed on his hollow palm. I just can't be sure. That's funny. Can you give your old man a hand? I could use one. I know you could. You busy all the time. We should do something that gives us mental and social and also popular stuff. Ugh. Little Tammy who cries when toys break and scared to leave the wall. She's gonna be a mom. Can't believe you're pregnant. Well, believe it. It's definitely real. I have the swollen ankles to prove it. What are you gonna name it? Not sure. I was thinking maybe something to do with plants or maybe a flower. Cal will probably think of something really nice. Tammy leans on her broom with a dreamy smile. Thought about it for a long time and talked to Aunt Anne and Dr. Instance, so I've always known I wanted children. Lots of them, so why not get started now? Aunt Dawn and I are going to run the new creche, so we have plenty of help raising them, same way I was raised. Might not be the strongest or smartest person in the colony. I'm going to be the best mom. I know I can do this. You ever run kids, Selena? I don't know. We're too young. I didn't mean now. I mean when you're ready. This is what I want. I'm ready. If you say so. Amy goes back to sweeping the stoop, adding little snippets of lyrics to her made-up song. As I'm 17, I don't know no things. I'm non-committal. Except for, I guess, kind of committing to this. We'll see. We'll see how serious Solana is about it. I'm very non-committal when it comes to games. Show me the goods. Okay. Creativity, engineering. Engineering makes no sense anymore. Tutor children. Reasoning and empathy. A lot of kudos. 16 kudos is much more. Is there like any more things that give like tons and tons of kudos? Like I wish you could like still get the mental points and just put them into something else when you maxed out. That'd be great. Okay, help in the kitchens. 7 kudos. Nah. Nah. All right, work in the depot. 9 kudos, but it is also organizing and persuasion. These are 2 skills that actually probably be very useful for us both. Let's do it. Let's work in the depot because we said we were going to do this sort of thing in the past anyways. Oh, let's see. Oh, I should save here. Save again. We'll save. Learning. Do something useful. Clean and organize the depot. There isn't a lot to organize, but you don't store a lot of stuff here for things people need all the time. Very funny, Cal. Really, Anemone? You almost got me, Tinge. Your assistant? I should be in charge. I don't care which one of you is in charge, as so long as you get the work done. What? Didn't you watch the floors? That does deserve a reward. Here you go. Mars can hardly wait till Seek's gone to giggle. Either way, I'm glad you're here. This stuff is so boring. Yup. Okay, +1 for gems on other cards. Skill challenge on win. Oh, goodness, yes. Okay, 1-1. It's 1 for each. We really only have, like, a few of them. Hold on. +10 kudos if total equals goal, but I'd rather have, like, the super goal if possible. 30. 1, 2, 4. We're not really getting the 4, 4, 4s. But it is also +1 of the blue cards. One, 4, 8, 4. 1, 4, 8, 8. Like it was better before. Four. Oh, it's literally worse still. Okay, fine. We like had it at one point. We have 3 bobber fruits, really? Where on earth did we get bobber fruits from? Because like, gray. Then again, we do just straight up have wood. We'll just do it. We can't get the super goal here. It's fine. +5 organizing. Thank you very much. Fleet persuasion. 38 kudos. Nice. 8 stress. Oh, we're doing great. No more mental bonuses though, so. Now it's just a case of, you know, what can we get the most kudos for? That also gives empathy. Wood needed. I know we need the wood. But... You know, hold on. Whose birthday is Dust? Oh, we already missed Nomi's birthday. Well, life. So you want to go out on a date? Oh boy, do I. Let's go. Go to the roof. Rex leads you to the roof of the Helio, long since built over to support various ladders and platforms in the hidey holes. Place he leads you has a few pillows and blankets tucked away in it, which come in handy when the wind whips up and makes everything unusually chilly for Fortuna. Hee, nice. This is one of my favorite places, and I'm with one of my favorite people. Who could ask for more? That's super cute. Hugs incoming. Yes, Rex likes us more and more now. What about this? Can we go on a date? I don't think we're... Why is that always just there as an option? I feel like we don't need to give him gifts anymore, though. He already likes us 100%. Hey, let's get out of here. I was thinking the same thing, Des says, giving one a smile. Shows you a special spot. I know a place nearby, Des says, his eyes crinkling mischievously. We won't need to take much, just follow me. This leads you for about half an hour into the wilderness, just far enough that the ever-present scent of smoke and manure fades away. The forest opens up to reveal a small lake with perfectly clear, jade-colored water and soft white sand. Dis kicks off his shoes and pulls his shirt over his head, revealing the well-hidden secret of his tanned skin and toes. Hold on, he's out here tanning? Dis is out here tanning? He's pale. He's tanning just his chest? Like... The muscles I'm not surprised about, but this I'm a little confused. He shoots you a little smile. There's no one around for miles, it's just us. You rapidly divest yourself of clothing and dive into the clear pool. Swimming out far enough that only sound is the water gently lapping against your shoulders as Dis pulls you into a firm kiss. Your legs tangle together as you tread water, dipping below the waterline and coming up sputtering, laughing, clinging together of your fantasy of being the only two people who matter on the whole planet. Quick. Quick but cute. Going on double dates and not the way people think. Alright. Tell me more about this. Let's see. Show me the repair robots. No, it's just creativity. I mean, creativity is good, don't get me wrong, but... Study humanities. There's no... I mean, I would love to get like a double social skill. That'd be great. It's only 7 kudos though. But it is creativity and empathy. It is both those things. We were just talking about that, weren't we? It's just 7 kudos though, and I actually do kind of want to buy a thing. Hold on, let me compare. I might do that just for the biggest min to the max of the skills. Because work at the depot is good. It is 9. Yeah, let's just... We can work at the depot again later. We should, our poor selves, we should definitely do it. Tammy tries to concoct a cake using blep tea as a flavoring. She says people on Earth used to make cakes using bitter coffee, but you're not sure. Turns out okay. You don't think you'd try it if Tammy didn't ask. The adults are delighted to have a little snack to drink with their tea in the mornings. Subtle turn of the social skill on challenge win. It's never gonna have the highest value. Why is Tanja's card so bad? Barely. I feel like we could do better, but at the same time, I don't think we really can with this loadout. They're like, yeah, you could have done better. It's fine. We got +2 creativity, +1 empathy. And the kudos. Not as many as 38, but you know, we'll do what we can. We're still popular. Early wed. Oh goodness, getting harder to move around. Yeah, no kidding. You find Tange puzzling over a large holoscreen, making notes in her hollow eye and frowning over them. As you approach, she gestures to wipe the holoscreen clean and tries again. Ugh, she sighs, taking a break to rub her temples. Okay, Tange, come on, think. You come up beside her and she startles. Oh, Solana, hello. I'm in the middle of running simulations on genetic diversity over the next few generations. You're welcome to see it. It'll affect all of us, most likely. Can I verify your data? Yeah, with the very explicit breeding. Sounds crude. The colony will need to accept a certain level of oversight in this matter if we intend to survive, genetically speaking. Artificial insemination of material from Earth donors, even in love matches, for example. You stare at the genogram until your eyes cross and shake your head. Tange laughs. It's terrifyingly complex, isn't it? Imagine, this process happens all the time naturally. Why, any sweating beast can squirt a child in the dirt. It's all just proteins and luck, but the end result is this. She waves her hand at the massive chart. It's beautiful in a way. On a long enough timescale, we can predict the genetic drift of a species. In the face of that, what do family bonds matter? Tange laughs bitterly. It's not as if sharing genes with someone guarantees you'll be a strong family unit. Does anyone really like their parents? I mean, I do. Sounds a little eugenics-y. Eugenics? He's looking for... What, Solana? Surely there's a middle ground between eugenics and everyone dying of preventable genetic diseases, especially in these first critical generations. Yes. To guess, I know. That's literally what I'm here for. As for my own family, I feel no allegiance to any of them based on blood. If I had no family at all, that'd be acceptable. What about this? Ugh, I'm ashamed we're even related. Literally all he does is go out on expedition and talk to trees. Who even knows where he is right now? Don't you miss your mother? You mean the depressed drunk who died when I was a kid? No, not at all. If it wasn't for Chief Steward Anne, I probably wouldn't be alive. Do you want kids someday? Truthfully, I'm not entirely certain I can bear children. There must be limits to my gen-engineered body. I certainly didn't experience puberty to the extent that Mars and Tammy did, for example. Besides, Tange continues, children would only distract me from my work. The chief engineer never had children after all. I think that's admirable. Tange's gaze flicks over to where Chief Engineer Instance is talking to one of the other lab assistants. In some ways, I'm the child she never had, and she's the mother I wish I did have, she says quietly. We became close when we started my gender affirmation process. So obvious then we were kindred spirits. She supported me. Unlike my own mother, who by that point had ceased to find joy in almost anything. What would I be without Instance? You're more than what she made you to be. You don't understand, Solana. I'm not burdened by this debt to Instance. I love what she helped me become. I'm grateful. Now, if you'll excuse me, she says, turning back to the Chinotype before her, I have our legacy to plan. Medicinal. Medicines. Probably should have waited till birthdays. Well, for this, I guess it doesn't matter because he's already hundo posento. Pretty good news, you and this, huh? Wow, word gets around fast. I'm so happy for you. Guess you won't have any time for little old me, huh? Shake your head, feeling your cheeks heat up. He laughs and gives you a big squeeze. Don't worry about it, friend. I'll always be around if you want to hang out. Oh, like, he broke up with me, kind of, but we weren't, like, a thing. We were just hanging around. All right. Yes. Nice. Every hug gets +2 with Rex. Wow. So easy. More hug. Oh, hello, rope sticks. Is that a confetti cannon? Ordered fresh up. Friend zoned. Kind of, but it's also because I'm dating someone else, so it makes sense. But, like, I have to imagine there are some people that, like, he's down with sharing, but he probably gets the vibe that this is not down with sharing. So, like, you know, he's just like, that's fine. It is what it is. And I'm like, okay. Like, Solana doesn't have any strong feelings about it either. Can you believe there's going to be a baby here? Russ asks. A baby, finally, we're going to be a real colony. I mean, sorry, we were a real colony before we came, but now we're all going to be a real colony. Together with babies and everything. Wood. Rex. Yes. The bar. Mars. Oh, it's our birthday. You find Mars going through the old holo photos from when you were all kids aboard the Stratospheric. She gives you a sad little smile and pats the couch next to her. Come look at the photos with me. Forgot about some of these. Oh, I remember these two. They used to be best friends. Not anymore. It's sad they grew apart. Oh, Tammy was such a precious little thing. Mars hums non-committally, goes to the next image. Tammy's gentle face smiles back at you. She's in the ship's galley learning how to make soy sweets from antecedents. She's wearing an apron. Almost all of her is covered in different colored powders used for flavoring. Even the tips of her pointed ears are dusted with it. Can't believe Tammy's gonna be a mom soon. She'll always be the shy little girl to me, you know? Glad she has Cal to help out. They're gonna be great parents, you just know it. Doing what we do without her. Mars taps some more photos. I swear there's at least one picture of Dis in here, she mutters. Takes almost a minute, she finally finds one. Tange and Dis's joint 5th birthday party, complete with matching soy cakes. Mother Beska's just out of frame, a drink in her hands. This is before Dis got all about weird about his birthday. No idea what happened there. Who doesn't like birthdays? Just got back from the gym. Ooh, nice. What'd you do at the gym? What kind of stuff do you like to do at the gym? I went to the gym yesterday. It was great. It had been a while too because of the move and the vacation and all the everything. So my goodness. Definitely take advantage of the fact that you just went to the gym and make sure you are hydrating and re-energizing. Upper back, chest, arms. Nice, nice, nice. Do you do free weights or do you do machines? What's your favorite? Good enough for gym. Oh, yes. I can breathe well. You know, it's funny because I would say, yeah, my breathing's totally good enough for the gym, but turns out sometimes it is hard, actually specifically for squats. So I'm really bad at squats. I'm really, really bad at squats. Like literally, I keep trying, and I think there's something wrong with me because I can bench more than I squat by quite a bit. That's wrong. That's not supposed to be that way. But it's so hard to breathe. I know you're not supposed to breathe during the squat, but it's hard to catch my breath. It feels like I'm gonna pass out. I feel like I have no energy. Bad. Don't likey. But still, every other thing is fine. Depends on how busy it is. Fair. I focus pretty hard on free weights. I really like them. It just feels so much better that way. I mean, it does depend because you can get a good workout with machines. It feels like it just takes so many more to feel like you're hitting all of those, supporting muscles and stuff. Never learned proper posture. Oh man, I got so into lifting for a while. I still remember all of that. I had some years of experience with that. So I really, really, really like lifting with free weights. I know so much about lifting. I've taught 5 people how to lift. And it's just a good time for me. Kettlebell swings are fun. And machines, they're very friendly. I do enjoy them. I just generally, it feels to me like it's less efficient. And I like to kind of do my exercises and leave because I like the gym, but I also like going home after the gym. Both things are great. So machines are more efficient for me. Mars stares at the hologram in her hand. Didn't mean to bully him so much. I thought it was helping him learn how to fit in, toughing it up a little so he didn't cry so much, I ended up pushing him farther away. When I was little, I didn't understand words could hurt people because they don't hurt me. He was also a very weird kid. Well, you could have been nicer to him. Mars sits back and sighs. That's true. Oh, she looks so good in this picture. Do goblet squat. Goblet squats are great. They do feel easier, as in posture-wise. I completely agree. I actually don't do back squats either. I do front squats. I do like the Olympic style because my legs are so long. I also really, really like Bulgarian split squats. Can highly, highly recommend those. Those will destroy your legs. And you can just look up a couple of videos for how to hit the right posture for those. But man, they will hit your leggies hard. And the movement itself is not difficult at all. It's pretty satisfying, and you do it with dumbbells. So I enjoy it a lot. Highly recommend. Also, deadlifts are great. Have you ever used a hex bar for deadlifts? Because like I'd never used one before in my life until like last month. And I'm addicted. I'm hooked. It feels so natural of a movement to deadlift with a hex bar. It's incredible. It's weird looking back on when we were kids. We were so innocent. We had no idea about the wormhole or Vertumna, no dying, no famine, killer pollen, no animal attacks. I mean, we didn't even have bad weather on the ship. All we cared about was playing and popularity. Mars gestures to herself. Now look at me, working on the bridge. You know it's all politics. It's like a professional popularity contest. Her hair is so long. Lum is an idiot, but he's got one thing going for him. The man has an absolutely impeccable social media game. If nothing else, he knows how to get people to vote for him. Really, that's all you need. Mars leans over and rests her head on your shoulder. Her hair smells like jasmine. Thank you for going through these pictures with me, she says quietly. I try to keep my eyes on the future, but sometimes it's nice to remember where you came from. I like Mars. I like Mars a lot. Let's see, working the depot. 9 kudos. 9 kudos is 9 kudos. And also there's pretty good plot with the working in the depot. You get to do more once you keep doing stuff in command, so honestly, let's do it. Working in the depot. Hexblade squats. Oh no, not the same. No. Hex bar. Okay, hexblade squats sounds way more badass than a hex bar. Like you got a blade. But no, I've never tried it with squats. That sounds really uncomfortable, honestly. But with like, actually, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can. Wouldn't you have to? No, you'd still have to hold it. Nah, deadlift. Deadlift all the way. But that's actually an interesting idea. I never... X-bar squat. I feel like I gotta write that down because, like, seriously, I struggle so much with squats. I'm at the point where I, like, need to try something new. And minimum, maybe that's something I should try. I'm literally gonna write that down. Hex bar. Squat? Question mark? Cause I don't know. I got the longest leggies known to man, I swear. So I'm just not sure if I could really hit depth on that. No, I wouldn't be able to. It would be like a deadlift, really, because the weight would just go away. How? I'm gonna look up other types of squats. At minimum, I've been inspired, so thank you, Ripsticks. I appreciate this. Hey, come take a look at this, he said, leading you over to a portion where the heliosphere is being married to the old living quarters with scaffolding. This is wild. It's like our two ships are actually becoming one. It's like a metaphor, get it? Colony and us from the helio, learning how to work together. How we build our environment affects how we live, you know? You should come by and help me. It's really fun. You get to build things, construction crews are really nice, and you get to hang out with me. Hexbar squats. Oh yeah, totally understood, Hexbar. No, don't worry. I'm also playing video games. Please enjoy your video games. What are you playing? But enjoy. Good evening, Bulldog. Welcome. Good to see you. Sumo squats. Sumo squat. What is a sumo squat? You're just giving me all this new stuff for to look up later. Sumo squat. Why do I not know about these things? I know about sumo deadlift, but like sumo squat? What? Overwatch. Enjoy Overwatch. Never heard of that either, right? Like, I know about sumo deadlifts and I know about hex bar deadlift. Okay, you do sumo. But listen, I'm still gonna look up sumo squats. What if it is? What if it exists? I gotta find out. I'm just gonna look up so many variations of squats now. Brain can't process. I got you. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Conventional usually, but hex bar is my new fave, and I've been enjoying that for a while. Yeah, let's work hard. You help Rex hold up part of the wall while he fits a bracket in place. There's a lot of pounding and wiggling to get it to fit, which delights Rex every time he gets to make a joke about it. I've already done engineering stuff. Chief and Mr. Seek come storming out of command. So, Lana, where have you been? I expected you hours ago. Whoa, my bad. I asked her to help out. We're super short on hands around here, and she did a great job. Seek grudgingly accepts that you did, in fact, do good work. I tell you, you're cleared to help with construction if you'd like, snidely commenting you're better suited for manual labor than job you were actually supposed to do today. Working in the depot. No. Just a good card. Talent show champion too. Super goal. We should be considering this thing though. No, we should actually be considering this since we're popular. Hold on. This is our last month of popular too. About 4 hours of playing D&D. Exciting! Oh my gosh. I hope you have literally the best time. Nope. 3. Nope. Let's try like this. Nope. Why? Why happening? Okay. Gotta be real careful. Gotta be real, because if I put one more thing on there, how do I do a +1 without doing anything else? Wait, what? Oh. Why? I feel like there was definitely a better way to do that. But I'm okay with this. Look at all those kudos. Look at them. Now I can afford the one thing I was saving up for this entire time. Do, 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 do. 8 hours we home playing Minecraft. Oh, I've still never played Minecraft. Has anyone else seen the Minecraft movie? +1 is social cards. Neat. I'm gonna buy a thing. Yes. The spinner. Yep. Vintage focus device. Yeah, that's pretty much the thing we want. Even with the Minecraft movie, oh, it was an adventure. Friends have been... Yeah, no, a lot of people have a lot of opinions about that movie, and I totally understand. For me, I never played Minecraft. It was fun. It's silly. It's fun. The vintage focus device. Perfect. Honestly, that's pretty much what I need here. Need more persuasion anyways. Perfect. We're at a good place. Now we can... Fidget spinner. Especially before 4chan. What? Took for a few days by a hacking attack by the chicken jockey meme. Oh my god, really? That's crazy. That's extra crazy. Oh, work construction. We already have this engineering though, so there's no point in doing that. But we can explore. We can go back to exploring again. We have so much room for activities. Nummy. I have a present. I don't like how the button of I don't think we're working out is like right there. Don't like it. I feel like I give him gifts is mostly because it's a habit. I mean, I still like this. I mean, obviously I don't think the placement is, but no, I don't think the placement of that button is working out. I feel like the button should be in a very hard to accidentally click area. Because every time I see it, I have feelings. All right. So, forage or explore nearby. Bravery. Oh, bravery is yellow. Okay. Let's see what's nearby. Why not? Oops. Turn back. Oh. We know how to play this game now. We're here to... Ooh, animal. There's a unicorn. Why would I attack it? Be as quiet as possible. Perception easy. That's very unfortunate. That's super unfortunate card to be locked in that slot. Unless... It's easy, we don't need it. Seems fine by me. And again? No, we can save this for a better time. Works for me. Also, hold on. Yeah, all of these being a wild value is insane. Wow. Value is wild. Yeah, everything is wild. All things are wild. Wow. Wow. That is absolutely insane. Like, look at that. It just... Pew! Value is wild. Value is wild. Value is wild. Wild, 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 wild. You could just... The plus 30. Oh my gosh, because it's a plus to a straight. But it's... What? But only the value is wild. The color's not wild. So how is that getting the ×2 from Superhero Cape? Oh, Superhero Cape. I was looking at Cool Jacket. Yep. Bonus to straights. Wow. That's incredible. That spinner is 10 out of 10. Everything it does is magical. It's magical. Oh! Plus 30. Hey, a bobber fruit. It's Sim. We're gonna talk to Sim. Banana fat. Green bananas have been found to improve insulin sensitivity. I thought you weren't supposed to eat green bananas because they're not ripe yet. You telling me that it's okay? You're taking a sample at the base of a tree when you feel something patter off your head and fall to the ground. It's a nut. It's strange. This species doesn't usually Look up and your stomach lurches when you realize you've been watched this entire time. Just high starch. Oh, really? Is that how that works? I thought it gives you a stomachache if you eat them at least. Huh. That's an actually amazing banana fact. I did not know this one. I like it. That's a good fact. I'm gonna be less afraid to eat green bananas. A pair of familiar eyes peers down at you from the branches. It's Sim? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were immortal. Sure hope I'm right. Can always look it up. Well, if as in little human, have you come to visit me, Sugarbug? Hashtag not a doctor. Neither am I. I'm not recommending anything to anyone unless you do some heavily extensive research first. Don't ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT don't know these things. ChatGPT also not a doctor. I saw you die. Did you? You think I'd remember that? If you did witness my death, I apologize, Sim continues. He leans down from his branch, his long hair dangling just out of reach. I imagine I didn't enjoy it much either. That's weird. How can you just die and come back? Save. Resimulation. Can you just die and come back? It's a gardener thing. He replies dismissively. He's so casual about it. I make regular backups just in case. Backups? Surely by now you know I cannot divulge the specifics of my role here. Doesn't stop you from hinting. Oh, I know. Having a secret is much more gratifying than I expected it would be. Let's finish our unfinished business. Oh, he doesn't remember. He doesn't like you anymore. Oh, that's so weird. You pout up at Sim, trying to look kissable, but he just stares at you uncomprehendingly. And I apologize, but I'm not entirely certain what you mean. What business? You really don't remember. I'm afraid I don't. Did I offend you in some way? Death has a way of wiping the slate clean. Gives you a little smile. It's me, I'm the slate. Embarrassment burns in your guts. Can't find the words to explain the moment you shared on the cliff. I guess I'm happy you're alive. I wish everyone felt that way. One of my associates seemed to feel otherwise. One of the other gardeners. Noctilucians. They don't care for you humans, I'm afraid. They're aware I've taken an interest in you. Every source of finding suggests that green bananas are not only safe, but in some cultures preferred. Okay, still hashtag not a doctor, but like honestly, if you've got lots of sources to back that up, I am heavily interested. Huh. This is good to know. He claps you on the shoulder. I'd watch out for them if I were you. They are quite dangerous. Sim turns to leave, but you sputter and grab his sleeve. Can't, after all that. You deserve some answers. Real ones. He owes you that. This is Lana. Are you really Sim? The one and the same, Sim answers, carefully prying your hand from his clothing. I acknowledge this is difficult for you to understand. Right? I'm gonna try a green banana in the future, because like honestly, almost all the bananas you try to buy at the store here are pretty green. It takes a while for them to properly ripen. So maybe I should just start eating them. Just going nuts. Humans have but one short window of consciousness, which encourages you to think of yourselves as individual points on the line of history. You are, quite clearly, not your parents, your grandparents, your unborn children. You are your own marvelous creature. He places his hand on his chest. I do not disappear when this form dies. I am eternal, in a sense. I am all who came before me, and I'm all who will come after. I am my own legacy. I am symbiosis. So what do you really do here? I'm a gardener. I was created to be a gardener, and I imagine I will be one until my services are no longer required. At your look of confusion, Sim softens. Humanity is so concerned with purpose, he says sadly. It is because you were not created for one, and you spend the entirety of your short lives under the impression you need one. The concept of having a purpose must be seductive. My existence is simple. I act in the ways for which I was created. That is not an interesting answer for an individualistic species as yourself, but I am aware, perhaps we must both accept that it must be beyond the human capacity to comprehend. He tilts his head to the side as if listening to something and squeezes your hand. Fear I've said too much. Hope I can see you again, and all that may be revealed to you. Through here. Just a few minutes old and already walking. Can you let me calm down? Give me that good. Of course. Don't eat a wild banana. Oh, no. Do not eat wild banana. What have I already given to Sim? Likes everything. Dislikes nothing. You hear a sad hiccuping sound and follow it to find a sick Hopeye. It's hunched down low, its foot completely nestled under its body and shivering uncontrollably. Its enormous eyes roll around in confusion and fear at your approach. Try to take it home with you. Oh, yes. Are we going to get a pet again? Gosh, it's been so long since we had a pet. Oh my goodness, this fidget spinner is insanely good. Wild card. Wild card. Yep. Oh, that's a combo. You'll never have the highest value. Don't lie to yourself. 1349, but it's all good anyways, because no matter what, you'll get a straight plus all the everything. Oh my goodness. Hopeyes always only have one foot. It's how they are. They only have the foot. Single foot. Oh my gosh, we can just go harder, I guess. Gem on other cards. Yeah, we could have done even better. 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 5. Yep, that's what I thought. Once you get those wilds, you just start just putting those together, no matter what. And you're gonna do good if you put those together at all times. I'll try something. Yep, it's literally still stronger. That's insane. That is insane. That's ridiculous. Yep, doesn't even matter which one I use. I could have done better. Well, that's just rude. Popeye hisses and tries to bite you. Doesn't want to be touched. Throw your jacket over it, then carefully pick it up, put it in your pack. You crack the zipper a bit to give it some fresh air. That helps you make a little nest for it in an empty part of the geoponic barns. Every day you bring it food and water and gradually nurse it back to health. Cal takes an active interest in recuperation. Utopia says Hopeyes don't really have a gender. He says as you're washing the pen together. Maybe she said they're both, and they're really social. What are you gonna name him? Sir Optimus Prime. We're back to Optimus Prime. Noble companion who's more than meets the eye. Perfect. Sal offers Hopeye a piece of butterfruit. Cute! Optimus Prime plucks the fruit from Cal's hand and hops in your lap, snuggle down and nibble it. Cal snaps a photo with his hollow palm. Friends for life. Aww. We could have probably explored more before doing the Hopeye thing. Yeah, we can do all these events first. Get more things. Min the max. So you die. You die, come back. Backups. Doesn't stop. Finish the unfinished business. saved. You really sim. What do you really do here? And there's the hop eye, which we will save first. Save. Stay and watch what they're doing. Don't really care. Offer to help. Would. Plus toughness, plus stress, plus loyalty. Defend yourself from the hop eye. Kind of showing you the results of your combo. Yep. It's pretty, like, at least I can see what the results are going to be, but, like, I do wish I would know, like, what actually is going to happen at the end. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I knew what the big thing was so I could try to find it, but I also don't care that much, I guess. Funny to say it, but it's true. Mm-hmm. Like, I enjoy it no matter what. Both. And... and again. Uh-huh. Even better. Neat. This card is also 5. Oh. First or last panel. Neat. 5, 5, 4, 72. Oh, I did it. I'm good at coming up with what work best. Yep, that's fair. It is not easy, I will give you that. Cute little critters kick you, but you kick back. You send them scurrying back off to pick on smaller critters. Bravely jump over it. I like to get these little pieces of extra stuff. Neat. Stress, keep in between rounds. Challenge win. Yeah, obviously. I feel like we could just keep doing more and more and more and more. But it's all good because we still got the super score plus the -5 stress and +2 bravery. Still pretty solid. Pretty solid. You fall bravely in and get wet. Yeah, but all this stress is actually great. What's its deal? Animals challenge. Give me more aminals. We know the value's wild. All values are wild now. Everything is wild. Wild, wild, wild. Stress is over 50. Got him. Stress for each card. Gems. This also has plus for gems on cards. Four. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Solid. Got it. +1 animals. Animals, cinnamon, and ammonite. Yes. Good stuff. I like aminals. Stop trying to get past it, just listen. Oh, you hear a little squeaky noise from nearby. It's probably warning you away from its nest. Carefully avoid the nest while speaking in soothing tones. Will this also give me things I want? Bravely continue on. Yeah, give me the bravery. I'm super brave. Look at how brave I am. It's +2. 5. 5. 0. 5. 3. 5. Good stuff. Phenomenal stuff. Oh, yes. Good times, good times. It's like, you could have done better. We got a 62. And yet, I still got extra bravery. Just saying. Aminal. Simonon. Amine. Yes. 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 No, good stuff. Hard to do it on purpose. Other than aminal, because I'm used to that. Aminal is something that's like, it's normal. It's normal to say it that way. Kind of. Oh, we're getting stressed out. Should we let ourselves get this stressed? Maybe. Let's see. Also, phenomenal. Phenomenal! You're right. If my brain just reads it correctly, the longer it is. Perception challenge. I'm pretty sure this will just give me bonus perception. I actually don't want that. That's the only one I'm gonna skip. Whee! Now it's time to get ourselves a little hot-buy friend. De-stress me. Brought you thing. Oh wait, there's like more. Oh my gosh, I could continue. How do I get over there? Hold on. How do I get over there? There's gotta be a path I was missing. Yep. Hold up. Cut down those trees. Give him a friendly pet. Kudos. Toughness. We need that wood for the bar. An anonymous anemone. Amominous anemone. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. That's so hard to say on purpose. You're gonna come home with me, friend. You are coming home with me. Or become wild. Good stuff. Gems on the cards. +2 bonus to straights. Oh my gosh. They didn't even know it was coming for them. 66 out of 66. Love the cat. I do too. Optimus Prime. What a cutie patootie. Got my bravery, got my perception, everything I was hoping for. Here. Oh, hold on. Oh no, put that back. I need that. I like the one less stress, but not as much as the other stuff. Pets are cute though. I'll like them. I got a pet. Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime. Can I give another present to Tianj? Yes. Seems you've remembered my birthday. Thoughtful of you. I did. Can't say abominable. Abominable. That's hard. That's really hard. That's great. I love that. That's a good one. It sounds absolutely ridiculous. It sounds like something a child would try to say. Because they don't know. They don't know any better. No me. Nope. This present on your birthday. Could. I could. Alien stuff. Should actually hate when people do something about my birthday. I guess you can give people extra gifts on their birthday. Actually, that would be good. That's like, oh no, 2 months ago I gave a person a gift and now it's their birthday. What do I want to put my energy into? I don't really care about kudos no more. We can see if there's anything we want to explore just to get the one single boss event and come home. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do it. Min to the mix. Do you consider yourself easy or difficult to buy gifts for? Okay, so gifts for me are complicated. Like, I have an agreement with a lot of my friends that like we just don't buy gifts for each other. And honestly, like my parents and stuff don't even buy me gifts for my birthday or Christmas anymore. It's just not really a thing we do. And like, it's nice. I'm just personally really, so here's how it goes for me. Giving gifts for me is extremely anxiety inducing. I am so terrified that I'm gonna give the wrong gift, that I'm gonna give something that's gonna be useless or get thrown away or be a waste of money or whatever. And like, it's just a thing where like, I'm like, listen, to make my life easier, what if we just all don't give each other gifts? But I have some friends who gifts are really important to them, and because they're really important to me, I need to learn one day how to give gifts. But I'm still gonna try to have that agreement with as many people as possible, just because gifts are scary, and I'd rather, I was like, listen, I buy the things that I like for myself, and you buy the things you like for yourself. If you buy me something, I'll feel bad if I don't buy you something of the same or similar value, and I'm not going to do as good a job of getting you a gift as you're going to do a good job of getting yourself a gift. So it's sort of this weird way of forcing ourselves to dive into consumerism and all that jazz. So I like practical gifts. For a practical gift, of like, if you need to give me a gift, just give me something that I would have wanted anyway. It's like, sure. Or like, sure, something fun. Like, I like getting gifts, but I'll be honest with people. And then I'm like, listen, I don't really I generally tell people, like, I don't do gifts. If you want to get me something, sure. But I'm not gonna do it the other way around. So, like, unless, like, there are very few exceptions to this rule. But for the most part, I just don't give gifts to people, and I let them know. So it's like, if you're gonna give me something, it's completely fine. And the thing is, if I'm gonna give someone something, and I do give small gifts, but I don't like to do it for birthdays, and I don't like to do it for Christmas. I don't like any of that. So if I give someone a gift, it's literally because I'm like, oh my God, I thought of this thing for you. And it's a little thing. It's usually something edible or something super adorable and small and like not really expensive, or a game that I want to play with them. I'll give people games that I want to play with them. Like, it's those sorts of things. If I feel the vibe and I'm like, oh, I know I can do this thing for someone else. I know I can give them something, and it makes sense for the time and the place and like the cost of it. Everything kind of fits together. I love that. That's what feels good to me. But like having a deadline of like, yeah, vibe gift. Yes, I like, let's call it vibe gifting. We got vibe coding, vibe living, vibe gifting. That's where language is going. No, I like it though. Actually, I really like it. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I am actually drinking some water. Oh. It's funny, I like grabbed the glass to drink some water and then forgot to actually put the water in my mouth. I was just holding it and chatting. So thank you, Rubesticks. But yeah, no, that's really how it is. It's vibe gifting is the way I like to go, and I feel very uncomfortable being forced to feed into consumerism for like arbitrary deadline, especially because like, you know, the worst thing is maybe you already know what you want to get someone and you're like, well, now I have to wait to have them have it. That sucks too. Like, are you gonna get lucky and buy it when it's on sale? Probably not, because that's not how birthdays and Christmas work. There are a lot of sales, but not enough. So that's how I feel about gifts. I have a lot of opinions. Plush Bumblebee from Minecraft. Yes. See? Exactly. That's the way to do it. Like, if it's something like, you know, you really thought of this person, and that's the thing, is like getting a surprise gift like that is like, it feels even nicer to be surprised with something than it is to have something like planned and like you're just like, am I gonna show enough happiness or joy because there was no expectations in the first place, because it's a vibe gift and they're just giving you something because they like you. They don't have expectations of how you're gonna react, and so you get to just react naturally, and it's wonderful. Exactly. Silly Goose, hello! Hi, welcome back. Long time no see. Well, long time no stream also. My stream's been a little chaotic lately, but it should be normal for a while. We'll see. Plush Bumblebee sounds delightful. Yeah, no, seriously though, that's the feeling I think a lot of people who really like gift giving are going for. Like, they love that feeling of someone being super surprised and overjoyed and how much they love something, and just like seeing the smile on someone's face. Like, I like that too. But man, doing it on one specific day or another feels like I'm giving into capitalism. Hydrate dreams are vibe gifts. They kind of are. Silly figure skater who's definitely not multiple people in bed. Listen, if you are multitudes, who am I to judge you all? Ain't no judgment here. Only acceptance, games, and chats. Vibes. We have vibes. We're vibing. We're vibe chatting. Oh my gosh. Can vibe chatting be a thing? Like, that's just chatting, isn't it? Like, can't you just... Is there any kind of chatting that isn't vibe chatting? Because, like, yeah, there's, like, small talk and all that. 3 jelly cats in a trench coat. I mean, I could be. I never checked. I don't actually even own a trench coat. But I could shapeshift one. Fun stuff. Alright, I already did the thing. Alright, I remember what I was gonna do now. I saved, but I'm gonna do it again. And we're gonna go this thing, a jelly coat. Ah, that's so good. That's perfect. That's literally perfect. Uncorrect was remaining, events respawn quiet. All events have respawned. Forge in the Valley. Let's see if there's a boss fight. Well, not really fight, but you know. And in the meantime, we pick up a lot of stuff. Because they're like, oh, it'd take you a lot of time to go and get all the things. Nah, man. Perception is basically flight. One of the radio hosts for the BBC had to ban themselves from using the word vibe too much. They said it too much. That's incredible, and I'm not even a little bit surprised. Help me calm down. Give me the good goods. I don't think I can get anything good from this, but I can come back later. Egg. Egg. We got so many egg. Ooh, fruit. Flower. Flower. Friend. We'll come back to the boss fight. Oh, there was a thing here. There was definitely some kind of thing. Egg. Flute. New challenge. What word do you think you say too much and figure someone would ban you from using it if they had to pick one? Great question. How do you even say that? How do you even say that word? Flockinoculation. Have been banned from using it. Because that is, I mean, if you can say that naturally, then yeah, that would be a thing. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Because like banned because you say it too much. Because there's some words that I say more than every other word, but I can never get banned from using it. Third S makes this sound okay. Flockinosinilification. Floxinosinilification. Okay, that's the best spelling out of such a word ever. Floxinosinilification. 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 I feel like I'm still saying it wrong in a different, every single time I say it, I feel like I'm saying it wrong in a different way. I'm okay with this. I've accepted this fact. But yeah, like for example, the words we say the most often in English, the, but like they're connecting words. So no one ever gets tired of that. Achillipilla. Achillipillification. And I'm thinking like, because some words maybe you only say a few times, but you're bad at saying it still, or not bad at saying it. You're banned from saying it because your friends are like, nope, you're done. You're not allowed to use this word anymore. And I feel like there was a word I had that my friends banned me from using. I can't remember what it is at this point because my friend group has changed immensely since then. And I don't know. I'm thinking, what word would I need to stop? You know what? I'm going to ask my friends. I'm like, is there any word that I use way too often I need to stop using? Find out. Hey, roll it out before an English creative writing exam and have to include the word. English teacher banned me from saying because the English exam board did not know the word. Oh my, you had to remove it from the list. That's so sad. That's so sad that you couldn't use a word because the board didn't know it. Oh my gosh. Fair enough. Oh yeah, it's probably a phrase like that too. I gotta think about it. I gotta ask peeps what phrase or word I say too often. I'll take this as homework and hopefully remember it next time I stream. Like the rest of the planet, the valley is home to some strange plant and animal life. You find Utopia puzzling over a jelly arch. Huge, gelatinous arch held together by solid veins, large enough for a person to walk underneath. It don't look like animals, but it could be. Now, I know this one ain't right. It's not like you ever see a jelly arch look so deflated? Take a look, it's true. It doesn't even structurally sound to the others. Getting to think they're all connected like runners underground, poking up every so often in ways like this. One's looking rough, what's gonna happen to the rest? Sticks her hand in the goop. Arch seems to cringe away. She roots around his end. It's got some kind of crystal structure in here suspended in it. Sticking her tongue between her teeth. I wonder if it's got its nose knocked out of joint, whatever its nose. Jellyfish makes a sloshing, groaning noise. The surface rippling with pain. Can it even feel pain? It's just a reaction being churned up inside. Tell her to stop. Utopia pulls her arm from the jelly arch with a puzzled look. Yeah, I guess I should be more careful. Good looking out, Solana. Oh, perfect. We can do exactly one boss fight. Something smells delicious. Guess my roommate is cooking something phenomenal. Guess I'll find out soon. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, I definitely say crazy too often. I think it might be that. Because I know this because every time I say crazy, someone I know has a tendency to say a very specific phrase afterwards, just like a meme thing. This is like thing, it just repeats it over and over. And I'm like, it makes me want to stop using the word crazy. So I want to stop using the word crazy, but it's hard to stop using the word crazy because things are crazy. Like, what do you say when things are just ridiculous? When things are just, I don't know, strange and interesting? There's not that many synonyms for crazy that work like this. Keep sconces pernoctated, an all-nighter. That's nice. Jest. Oh, jest is good. I know jest. Barbaric. Barbaric is also good. Sulfitic. Sometimes legal and scramble. Scrabble. This is a Polish word for crazy. Szalone. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. You're smart. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try that because it won't work. Because then they can't do the thing. You're smart. Coming up with sneaky ways to get around this. Oh, I'm gonna try this. You betcha. Gonna have that as a thing. Just stop using the English word for crazy. Also learn Russian too. That'll work. Let us find out. You spot a juvenile squeeger queen on a lonesome. She's moving very slowly, digging around in the dirt here and there, licking the ground, possibly looking for a place to take root and live out the rest of her life. This might be an opportunity to capture a living hive. Maybe you could convince it to take root in one of the barns in a colony, giving the colony a source of honey without so much dangerous foraging. It spits acid if you get too close. They have a nasty, powerful beak. I wonder when it's catching the kick one. Trick it. Type the word. Yes, I can. I can type the Polish word. Well, because it depends, because it's gendered, so we're going to do the gender neutral one. You know what it's going to do? Actually, the default usually ends up being the masculine. Szalone. It's a fun word. Sometimes, if we get a really easy creative writing thing, try to use whale quotes in games. Oh. Oh. That's szalone. Yeah, good stuff. Creative whale quotes. I think you meant whole quotes, and that's okay, but I like to think about whale quotes. What's a quote about whales? It's not hard to enter a public building. The buffoon who invented locks and windows has never heard of a hammer. That's good. That's a good one. What game is that from? Cause that's a great quote. But also now I'm thinking about whales. Which is great. I like whales. Think of a whale quote. Oh. Bulldog. Bulldog. Give us a whale quote. I gotta know. Minus. Then again, do we need to bother? Not really. Because we'll just go bam, 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 bam. Actually, this is and then unplayed cards. That's fascinating. Gems. Doesn't even matter what order I put these in. Hehe. Nice. Oh, that was the highest score. Psychopop. Oh, I haven't played this game. I'm already interested. Hitchhiker's Guide is a thought speech of a whale falling from the sky. I don't remember perfectly. Something, what's happening? It was a long one, actually. Yeah, it was philosophical. Well, what's happening? Because it doesn't understand the concept of falling because it's born in the sky. It's like, oh, wow, this is life. This is a thing. It's like excited to live and then just, pff, what is that? High ground? Nice to meet you. I'm excited to see what kind of experiences will happen next. And then it goes splat. And I was like, the potted plant was just, oh no, not again. Which is even, yes, I remember this one because it's just like, it makes you think. I really like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, like, is a good book. I also like I think it was another book I read by Douglas Adams, which was also really fascinating because like the way he writes is just so fascinating. Oh, and it also reminds me of the series I really like, was it Dirk's Holistic Detective Agency? Like Dirk Gently, Holistic Detective Agency. That is a fun and so Douglas Adams series. It's like, it is crazy and weird and you can't see what's happening next and yet it all kind of makes sense somehow. It's fascinating. Like, he's got the way that man's brain works is so interesting. I would love to talk to Dirk Gently's, yes, Dirk Gently, Holistic Detective Agency. Highly recommend. It is a show that has 2 seasons. I think, because I watched it a long time ago, so I think they stopped at 2 seasons, but it is a delightful time. I'm kind of sad there isn't more. Mostly blind, the Squeeger Queen is oblivious to your ulterior motive. It's been an entire day subtly leading her in the right direction. She's like an incredibly slow turtle who keeps stopping to lick the ground for some reason. It's super boring. Your dad meets you at the gates to receive the queen. Your Majesty, he jokes, bowing deeply. I'll make sure she gets settled in, he says to you. Come by and visit her anytime you want. We're not going to keep exploring at this point. Kudos. I would love to hear more funny words. But, unfortunately, it is also the end of today's stream. And it actually needs to be. I can't stay late today. I have so much going on right now. There's way too much happening at work. And now there's also stuff with like my residence permit I got to deal with. It is a lot. So while I actually did have a seriously really wonderful time, I had an amazing time today. I need to go and eat food and figure out what I'm gonna do with stuff. So yes, I am eternally, thoroughly grateful to have people here to hang out with me and to spark some great conversations and thoughts about life and stuff, and have some inspirations with certain exercises I'm gonna look up, etc., etc. Nah, it's good stuff. Yep. Nah, it's gonna be a great time. So, in the meantime, we must end the stream for today, but thank you all very much for coming to join me. Athazagoraphobia. All right, before I go, what does it mean? What are you afraid of? Or I guess, what does the word mean that someone's afraid of? I gotta know. And then I can go. The fear of being forgotten. That's a great word. And that's a very relatable fear. Very relatable. That's phenomenal. It's got a good mouthfeel. It's got a phenomenal, interesting spelling. And it's relatable. 10 out of 10 word. 12 out of 10. Good stuff. So on that perfect note, do not forget that we will be around in the future next week when we continue this game and also Monster Hunter. Normal times, normal adventures, probably. Good night, everyone.